What's up, guys? Fears, audience fears. Something is bothering my eye, and it's driving me nuts. Excuse me for a second. Anyway, hopefully it doesn't do this the entire stream. I may have to take out my contacts because it is bothering the hell out of me. Anyway, welcome to the Fears Podcast. I've got my coffee. That's right. And we're going to be reviewing this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. It was so good. It was legendary. Legendary. Good stuff. All right. Well, let's open up the chat. Let's get a moseying. Let's get a rocking. Let's get a flowing. It's been a pretty good day so far. I hope your guys' day has been good. God, this thing in my fucking eye is driving me nuts. I may have to leave real quick and take out my contacts and just wear my glasses because something is bothering the hell out of my fucking eye. I think I've had my contacts in too long. I don't know. Let's get it flowing. Anyway, yo, Johnny, what's going on? Good to see you. He says, hey, Fears, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Now, Johnny, I did see your comment on TikTok. I did see that. You said that you wanted me to rate all the Halloween movies. I will. I'll get to it, I promise. So I will. I will get to that, my friend. I promise you. I got a bunch of response videos that I'm going to probably make some response videos today on TikTok because people have been asking me questions on TikTok. So I need to get to it. But anyway, I will get to it. I promise, my friend. I promise. Anyway, I hope your guys' day is going good. We got 3 people in the Chizat. So I forgot to tell you guys something the other day. Questions on TikTok. I forgot to tell you guys something. So last weekend, I was out and about, right? I got a shit ton of subs at Disney when I was at Disney. And I got I met another girl at Disney. I don't know if Fears has bad timing with girls. I don't know what it is. This girl was amazing. She was so cute. But here's the thing. We made a TikTok video together, right? We made a TikTok video. And you guys will see it. But, I'll just show it to you on my phone real quick. But, damn the luck, she lives in Spain. She was gorgeous. She was gorgeous, man. And she said she was just here for vacation, but she noticed me vlogging. And I forgot to tell you guys this. And I said, hey, we should make a TikTok video together. Because anytime I've done a TikTok with a girl, it's went skyrocketing, through the views. Plus, she was a very nice girl. She goes, oh, I love TikTok. She was in my country, TikTok real big. And I was like, it's really big in America. So we did a TikTok. So watch this. We were dancing together. Just darn my luck. She just doesn't live in America. Anyway. I'm going to show you guys. Watch this. Watch this. You guys are going to love it. And I'm going to post it at some point on my Instagram. On my TikTok. So hang on, let me pull it up. And she was the nicest girl ever. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
I'm with Mar. Good to see you, Mar. And you're from where?
Spain, Barcelona.
Spain.
And I was walking up and I saw her doing a dance. This is your Disney dance, right?
No, it's from
Okay. I'm going to say it's the Disney dance. All right, show off the dance. Hang on. Right, ready? All right, ready? Go for it.
See how cute she is?
She's rocking it out. I'm going to join the dance.
See, we were dancing. We were having fun. She's just not from America. But she had a nice, cute, sexy, accent from Spain. If she would have lived in America, I so would have asked her out, guys. See, at least Fierce has not lost my charm. I haven't lost my charm. I haven't lost my touch. See, I can talk to girls. I can talk to girls. It's just been a while. It's been a long while. Anyway. But I hope you're having a good day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today's topics, we're going to be reviewing Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Right here. Bada bing, bada boom, my friends. Little bit of Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. This is good stuff. Good stuff. If you guys have never seen it, check it out. And I'm going to let you guys know, before anyone watches this, this is not going to be a spoiler-free review. This is going to be a review with tons of spoilers. Tons of spoilers. So check it out. So we're going to review this. Then we're going to do a Knight Rider quiz. Let's see how Fierce's mind is on some Knight Rider facts. And then, since this is a holiday horror movie, I thought, you know what? Let's do the top 10 holiday horror movies. Because there's a lot of horror movies that take place on a holiday. Leprechaun, and Happy Birthday to Me, and April Fool's Day, My Bloody Valentine, and Halloween. That's a big one, and now Thanksgiving. So, I'll do the top 10 in that order. But anyway, let's start things off with a bang. Let's see how Fierce does on a Knight Rider quiz. Now, I've never seen this quiz. I just Googled it. I was like, Knight Rider quiz, bada bing, bada boom. There it is. Yo, Visions, what's up? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Visions, I was just telling everybody, I don't know if you saw, I met a girl at Disney, another girl, so you know what? Fierce has not lost his charm. And I just showed the video. We were making a TikTok together. We were having fun. The only reason why I didn't ask her out is she's not from the States. She's from Spain. Check this out, Visions. I don't know if you saw it, but look at this. And her name was Marge. Oh, man, she was so cute, so nice, so wonderful. Amazing personality. Amazing. Here we go. Hang on. Let me rewind it.
John Fierce, and I'm with Mar. Good to see you, Mar. And you're from where?
Spain, Barcelona.
Spain.
Spain, Macedonia.
And I saw her doing a dance. This is your Disney dance, right?
Well, no, it's from a song of ABBA.
Okay. I'm going to say it's the Disney dance.
Oh, she was Disney dancing it up.
Right, ready? All right, ready? Go for it.
Look how cute she is.
She's rocking it out.
So I'm going to put this on my TikTok.
I'm going to join the dance.
Oh, I was joining. I was dancing.
I love it. I was kind of joining in too. All right, so if you want to see this, go to my TikTok.
It sucks that she's not from America, And she said, if I lived in America, she goes, you seem like a sweet guy, I would totally go out with you. And I was like, oh, well, it's nice to know that Fierce has still got a little bit of the old Fierce charm that I got from my dad. My dad taught me the ways of wooing a woman, My dad was like, Fierce, you got to have confidence. You got to be nice to girls. Girls are a little bit more fragile than men. And he's like, classy men. My dad always... I don't remember exactly how my dad said it, but my dad said something to the effect of, classy men, women like classy men, confident men, and a gentleman, treat them like a lady, because physically we are stronger. So nothing pisses Fierce off more than if I saw a guy hit a woman. I would go into full Gothic King Cobra rage. I would go into full Gothic King Cobra rage if I saw a guy hit a woman. And I'd be like, yeah, you're going to apologize to her. And if you don't apologize to her, I'm going to, bust your goddamn teeth out, So, yeah. So, oh, there you go. There you go. Vision says, Fierce, the international man of... Oh, for a minute I thought you were going to do the Austin Powers thing. The international man of mystery. Which, by the way, those movies are fucking great. I haven't watched Austin Powers in quite a while. She was so... I'm telling you, Tyler, Visions, Caleb, hey, what's up, Caleb? She was the sweetest chick ever. She saw me vlogging. She's like, you vlogger? I don't know how to do a Spain accent, you know? But that's what she said. She's like, she knew a lot of English, but it was kind of like broken English. So I guess she was learning how to speak English. But I got the, I got pretty much the deal of what she was trying to say. She's like, you vlogger, right? You famous vlogger? And I was like, I wish. And she's like, but you vlog. I was like, yeah, I'm vlogging right now. I'm like, you want to be in it? And she's like, yes. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. I said, let's kill two birds with one stone. I said, you got a TikTok, right? She's like, oh, yes. And I said, well, here, I'll follow you on TikTok. You follow me on TikTok. I said, and I told her, I said, because actually my TikTok is doing a whole lot better than my YouTube ever has, you know. I will admit, I did get some new subs, though. I'm going to tell you guys my new sub count in just a second. So we made a TikTok, and I said, are you here on vacation? I said, are you with your family? And she's like, yes. She goes, my family is, I guess she didn't want to eat lunch. She said her family was inside the castle. The same thing I did. I didn't know you could have, I thought you could only do Cinderella's, like, dining experience at night. Apparently, you can do it at breakfast. You can do it at lunch. So maybe one of these days I'll go back and do it, like, at breakfast or lunch and get another fucking vlog out of it, you know? And I said, you weren't hungry? And she's like, no. She's like, I already ate at a hotel. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, and I said, listen, she's like, I wanted to watch the parade. So we were watching the parade. We were waiting for the parade to start. And I said, well, listen, and her name was Mar, M-A-R, Mar. And I said, Mar, if you get a chance, I said, you got to try that dining experience. I said, I just did it in one of my vlogs. And it was stupendous. And she's like, is it that good? I'm like, yes, it's that good. I said, I'm not really into princesses and all that, all that crap. But I said, just the dining experience. I said, plus, ever since I was 5, I've wanted to walk in the castle. And now I finally have. Checked that one off the fucking list, you know. She's like, well, maybe I'll do it. I said, you should do it. I said, you're with your family, you know. And I said, how long are you guys in town for? And she said, 3 weeks. And I said, okay. I'm telling you, though, if she would have lived in America, I would have asked her out. Because she was super sweet, super cute. She thought I was funny. And I was like, oh, I'm like, nice, you know. And I told her, I said, I'm not the funniest guy in the world. But I said, I try and make good content. I try to make myself laugh. I said, I try to make, my loving and loyal fans laugh. And she's like, you'll get 100,000, which I thought that was very sweet of her to say. And I didn't want to, like, wreck her thunder, you know what I'm saying, Tyler? So I was like, well, I said, I'm a realist. I said, if I get it, then I get it, you know? But I said, if I don't, at least I tried my best throughout my life. Because in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm already 40, so I'm like, I'm running out of time to get the play button. But I said, fears never gives up. That's another thing that I got from my dad. My dad's like, don't ever give up on your passions, your dreams, your whatever, you know. My dad's like, if you believe in it, fucking do it, John. Get out there. And so I was like, I'm trying, Dad. I'm going to get out there and fucking seize the day, man. And if I don't get it, then, at least I can say, well, hey, fears died, trying to fulfill his dreams. But I told her, I said, I appreciate you saying that. I said, I've only got I said, Mar, I said, I'll be honest with you. And she's like, what? I said, I'm actually doing a lot better on my TikTok than on YouTube. How many have you on your TikTok? And I was like, I said, not much. I said, I love my fans. I said, it's a small fan base, but I said, like, on the main channel, I said, it's almost 3,000. I said, it's not 3,000 yet. It's almost 3,000. And then she's like, how many on your vlog channel? And she did follow me on both channels, so I appreciate that, Mar. And I said, only like 1,400 some, so I said, I'm close. I said, I'm close to getting 2,000. So, I'm telling you, though, if she would have been in America, like, lived here, I totally would have asked her out. She was so sweet. And I'm going to post that TikTok later. Tyler says, heck yeah, get yourself some imported. Well, no, she was not a slut, Tyler. She was not a slut. She was a very nice girl. I know you're joking around, but she was a very, very, very sweet, nice girl. Let's see. Pretty sure she said, seeing as there's no place called... I don't know what she said, I'll be honest, Jason. It was kind of hard to hear from her. Here, let me see if I can... It was hard to understand her sometimes. Like I said, she had a little bit of English, but not a lot. So let's see if I can play it back and let's see what she said.
John Fierce, and I'm with Mar. Good to see you, Mar. And you're from where?
Spain, Barcelona.
Spain.
She said Spain, Macedonia.
Doing a dance.
That's what she said. She said Spain, Macedonia. Here, listen to it. Listen to it.
Barcelona.
Spain. I'm with Mar. Good to see you, Mar. And you're from where?
Spain, Barcelona.
Spain.
Macedonia. That's what she said.
And I saw her.
So, that's where she... I'll be honest. I've never been there. But I've heard Spain, I've heard good things about Spain, though. That's what she said, though. That's what it sounded like. She said, Barcelona. No, it sounds like an M. Maybe it is. I don't know. It sounds like Macedonia. That's what it sounded like. I mean, I'll admit when I'm wrong, but it sounded like an M.
Mar. Good to see you, Mar. And you're from where?
Spain, Barcelona.
Spain.
It is. It's with a B. I apologize. I had to really listen to it. Yeah, it's a B. My bad. I just had to hear it a few times, though. I was like, I swear to God, it sounded like an M. She said a B. It's Barcelona. Let's see. Since you guys did a YouTube collab and a TikTok collab, you should have seen if they wanted a... Oh, my Lord, Tyler. Well, there you are. Yeah, I had to really listen to it. Again, she was a very sweet girl. Very nice. But sometimes it was hard to hear what she was saying because I think she was learning English, But I said, hey, I said, how long have you been practicing English for? And she's like, 4 weeks. And I was like, well, for 4 weeks, I'm like, you're doing really well, And then she was like, oh, your English is great. And I was like, well, I should hope so. I made a joke. I was like, well, I was born here. And she's like, yeah, but you said your mom's from England. I said, she is. I said, I wasn't born there. I said, if I was born in England, then I'd have the sexy Austin Powers accent. Oh, I love Austin Powers. I said, so do I. I said, I love Austin Powers. So I said, I do not have the sexy Austin Powers accent. I can fake it. I can definitely fake it. But there we are. Macedonia is around Greece. That's another place I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Spain. How great would a Spain vlog be? That'd be great, Tyler. And I've never went to Spain. I've never went to Greece. Greece would be fucking awesome, man. I've seen pictures. I've seen other vloggers go to Greece. Whoo! That would be awesome. I kid you not, buddy. That would be fucking bitchin', man. Anyway, I didn't mean to mispronounce it. It sounded like an M though. But then when I really listened to it, I was like, no, she's saying it with a B, Barcelona. So yeah. Anyway, today's topics. Before I went to work last night. By the way, work was amazing last night. It was pretty good. Now we did have a little bit more. The other night we had like 35,000. Last night was kind of a busy night, but I'm kind of glad it was like that because I was a little tired. I kept waking up. After I watched this, I went to sleep, and something outside was waking me up. So I would fall asleep for like 2 hours, wake up. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? I looked out there. I opened the blinds, looked out there. Didn't know what the hell was out there. I could hear something. Went back to bed, woke up again. So I was a little tired at work. We had 44,000 last night. So it was kind of a medium night. Like I said, anything over 40,000. That's a crazy night. Anything under 40,000, like 39, 38, 37, that's an easy night. The most easiest night I've ever done is a few times was like, hey, Fears. My boss was like, hey, Fears, you want to get some extra hours? And I was like, always, always. So every once in a while, he'll throw me some hours on a Sunday. So what I'll do is I'll be like, well, I'm going to go to church first, and then right after church, I'll slide in and get some extra hours. And he was like, yeah, fair enough. So I'll go to church. As soon as I'll get done with church, come home, change into the work clothes, head on off. And the lowest day we've ever had, he goes, Fears, he goes, you've never worked a Sunday. This was like the first time I worked a Sunday, like at the factory. And I was like, yeah, I said, I've never worked in a Sunday. What do you want me to do? He goes, oh, it's the same shit, just we have less boxes. And I was like, well, how less? He's like, under 20,000. He goes, because not many people ship, you know, boxes and packages and letters and shit on a Sunday. I said, nobody does. They said, we do. Like they said, we process them and we deliver them. He goes, but like the federal, you know, mail company, they don't do it. I said, well, yeah. So he said, that's why we don't have many. So that's the lowest, that like 18,000, that's the lowest I've ever done. We were done like in 2 hours, or less than 2 hours. It was not that much. So yeah. Let's see. Vision says, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. See, that one was easier to say, Visions. The other one, like, picker, piper, packed a picket, and whatever you had me say, that one, I got it. But man, that was a tongue twister beyond belief, my friends. Like, Peter Piper picked a pickin', peppers through a picker patch, or whatever the hell it was. I had to look at it. I read it in my mind for like a minute. And then I was like, oh, Fears, this is going to be a mouthful. I'm like, you can do it, Fears. I got faith in you. And I went into it, and I think I had to, if you watch back the stream, I think I had to restart once or twice, but I eventually got it. Tinder Immortal, what's up? Is that a painted Fears Man portrait on the wall? Oh, Tinder Immortal, I don't know if you've seen this. It is. One of my fans said, Fears, do you trust me? And I said, well, you've been a fan for a while. I said, I don't really know you personally. But I said, why are you asking? She goes, well, I want to create something. And she goes, will you give me permission to attempt to draw Fears Man? She goes, I know you've done a few sketches. I said, well, mine are like, I'm not that good of a drawer. I'm good at imagining things. But when I created Fears Man, I've showed you guys some of the original drawings. They're okay. They're not, like, spectacular. They're all right. But Randall perfected it. Then my friend Nathan this is probably the best picture of Fears Man ever. Like, he made this in fucking AI. This will, until this fucking phone breaks down, this will always be my screensaver. So, to make a long story short, Tinder Mortal, I said, I'll let somebody else give it a go. So I said, sure, her name's Candace. The fans. I said, sure. All of a sudden, she painted that. So she said, do you mind if I take a couple pictures to, like, study your face? And I said, sure. And she's a really good artist. So she said, give me, like, 3 weeks or a month. That took her a month to paint. And I love it. Look how fucking great that is. Here, Tinder Immortal, here. Let me, I'll show you it up close, because I don't know if you've ever seen it. Tinder Immortal. Oh, I apologize. My Christmas stuff is still up. I'm taking it down little by little. Look how fucking great this is. Look how great this is. Look at that. Oh, sorry for the glare. Let's see if I can get closer without the glare. Look how great that is. And then that's her signature. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn accurate. And then someone was going to throw this away. For $10, I was like, dude, you're not throwing that away. I'm like, that'll go on the old Fears wall. And then Casey's mom painted me this. I bought this, and then I ordered this off the internet. So, looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty awesome. So yeah, she's a good artist. She's definitely a good artist, Tinder Immortal. I thought you had already seen that, though. Apparently not. Apparently not. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Tyler. I don't know if she does commissions or not. I met her for the first time at Chris's Toyman Toy Show, and then after we hung out at Chris's, so she's been a fan for a long time, and then she said, oh, can I follow you? I said, sure, you can follow me. And then she's been following me ever since we hung out like 3 or 4 times at, no, she's definitely not my girlfriend, though, Visions. She's just a friend. But she's a very sweet, nice girl, and, I mean, look, she's a fantastic artist. I mean, come on. A wonderful artist. And it's one of my prized possessions. As soon as she gave me a little picture, I said, I know exactly what I'm going to fucking do. I said, I'm going to take that little photo, go to Kinko's or go to Walgreens or wherever, and I literally said, blow this up, the biggest poster thing you can possibly do. And she's like, we have like 23 by 30 or whatever it was, 23 by 36, 23 by 40, whatever it was. I said, give me the biggest one. And I literally went to Walmart, and that's the biggest frame they have at Walmart. And I was like, bam, in frame, bam, on the wall. It'll stay on the wall. It'll forever be on the wall. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Tinder Immortal says, hell yeah. Oh, trust me, I was saying hell yeah when I saw it. I was like, this is fantastic. And no one's ever done a portrait of me, a.k.a. as Fears Man. Let alone a portrait of me in general. So, yeah. The next one I gotta have her do is just a portrait of just me, just John Fears. That would be pretty cool. But, yeah. And I'm gonna get this. I haven't done it yet, but my friend Nathan made this. That's what's next going on the fucking wall, because that one's great, but this one I love. Like, that one is awesome. This is my favorite photo of Fears Man, though. It's so awesome. Pretty awesome shit. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Shuffler? I dig the superhero portrait. So do I. It's pretty damn cool. It's pretty damn cool. But yeah, Tyler, to answer your question, I don't know if she does commissions. She should, because she's a good artist. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, I was just making a joke about... Oh, yeah, that's right. Vision, I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. Yes, I just got that around Christmas time. So if you look... Sorry, Visions. I'm a little tired, buddy. So if you look... On this side, I've got Donkey Lips's, Donkey Lips from Salute My Shorts. Right here, I've got his autograph. And then I got Roger Rabbit, a picture of him, and then I met the guy that voiced Roger Rabbit. He signed it. Fucking awesome. Then I got Buzz's girlfriend, and then I got the whole McAllister family portrait right above, right there. So... The next one I want to get the Griswolds Christmas like portrait. I found it off of Google, and I saved the photo, and I'm just gonna get it printed out and put it right by right above the because pretty much when you watch Christmas movies, the 2 ultimate Christmas families are the Griswolds and the McAllisters. So I was like, well, if I have the Griswolds, I have to have the fucking McAllisters, you know? I mean, vice versa. So, yeah. Yeah, that joke, Visions, went way over Fears' head. My bad. I was tired. I got my new Ireland shirt on. That's right. So, I didn't know this about Gothic King Cobra, so I don't want to bring up bad things, but I had to walk away for a couple of hours last night from the community because Yakov, that motherfucker's still going nuts about... My religion is not a real religion. It's fake. I'm going to go to hell. One, I'm not going to hell. Me and the Lord are just like this, so I know I'm going to heaven. I can't say the same about him, though. He's an evil shit. So, as I was walking away, I didn't know this about Gothic King Cobra. The dude, pretty much, the dude has been trying to help me out. I thought he was an evil shit, but actually the dude is a really nice guy. You know, he's just blunt, the dude. So he wrote me and said, Fears, do you really want to, stoop to their level? And I said, no, I don't. And he goes, trust me, Fears, trust me on this one. He goes, you do not want the Gothic King Cobra rage. And at first I didn't know what he meant. I was like, I didn't even know Gothic King Cobra. He goes, Fears, he even gets more mad than you sometimes. And I was like, really? So I've never seen Gothic King Cobra freak out, but... Apparently, it's like astronomical. Like when he gets pissed, he's like, "You motherfucker!" Like apparently, it's like really big. Now I don't have any clarification because I've never seen him like full out have a fucking like meltdown rage mode. But apparently, according to the dude, it's bad. I was like, well, thank God I don't do that. I used to back in the day. I mean, way back in the day. But I don't do that anymore. But anyway, speaking of the ladies, whatever happened with the girl you talked about recently, the one that's in a relationship, but is feeling the fears train. Oh, no, I told you about that, Tyler. That was the first Disney girl I met. So far I've met 2 Disney girls, and I've made 2 TikToks. The only reason why I didn't ask out Mar is because she's from Spain, and she was just with her friend. I mean, not with her friends, with her family. And they're going home to Spain in 3 weeks. The first one, her name was Brittany. And she just wanted to be friends, and she said, "John, you're a nice guy." She goes, "If I did not have a boyfriend already," she goes, "I would totally give you a chance. You're funny, you're sweet, you're charming." She goes, "I like that you got some British heritage." So I was like, damn it, all the good ones are taken, man. Now, I said that in my mind. Obviously, I didn't say it to her face, but I was like, shit. You know, I was like, oh, well, that's just how it goes. But she's like, but I would love to be friends, though. She goes, "Is that cool? Just us being Disney friends?" And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm like, we can be friends. "Yeah, the next time I'm in town, I got your number because you wrote it to me on TikTok. So I'll just, whenever I'm in town, I'll just give you a little ring." I went, "All right, sounds good, Brittany." So that's how that went down. So on to the next, like my dad always said, there's many more fish in the sea. Do you have a Turbo Man doll? No, Tinder Mortal, but I need to get one. I've got one movie prop. It's a replica. I got the Turbo Man gift card. Like when him and Sinbad are like going nuts in the radio station, and then like the hilarious radio station guy that looks like he's from the 60s, he's got the Beatles sunglasses on with like the ponytail, and he goes, "Are you guys under the impression that I have a Turbo Man here in the studio?" And he goes, "Yeah, that's what you said on the radio." He goes, "Oh, no. No. What I said is that the winner of the contest would get a doll eventually." See, Fears is good at memorizing movie dialogue. It's the one thing that I have of my memory that's precise, or almost precise. I can usually get movie line dialogue, and I don't know why. It's weird. Like, I'm not good at remembering people's phone numbers. Like, "Hey, Fears, let me give you your number." I'm like, "Don't write it down. Put it in my phone immediately because I'll forget your number." Or if they like sometimes I have a hard time remembering people's names. I'll have to say it like 10,000 times. But usually, once I see a movie, I can memorize either the whole thing or certain bits of it of like my favorite scenes. So yeah. Like, I still remember my favorite, whenever I was a kid, I loved Double Dare. And there was this one episode, I must have watched it 13 times. Because they did some reruns of the shows, and it was my favorite obstacle course run. And Mark Summers, in my mind, is the best game show host of all time. He's fucking great. He's got the charisma. He was wearing those fucking wacky ties and shit. He's total 80s, and he had it down. So I would always try to copy his like dialogue and shit. Let's see if I can still remember it. It was either the second or third season. This family won a shit. I mean, they won the game by a landslide. So they already had like $2,000. And then Mark said something like, "Let's see if they can get the whole kit and caboodle." And I remember him saying the whole kit and caboodle. And then he went through and explained all the fucking obstacles. And basically, if you guys had never seen the show, every single obstacle had a red flag, and you had to grab the red flag, pass it on to your teammate. They would take the red flag that they gave you, shove it down their shirt, then they would continue on to the next one. They would grab, like if they went to the second obstacle, they would grab that one, and so on and so forth, and each obstacle had a prize. So let's see if I can still remember his dialogue of what he said. It's been a while, and then I'm going to find the video, and we'll see how close Fierce actually was. He goes, so he had the mic, and he was like, all right, here's for all the kit and caboodle. And he goes, on your mark, get set, go. Come on, David, you can do it. Grab the flag, up the ladder, and down the chute. He goes, here we go, obstacle number 2, the ringer. She's starting that ringer off. That's very smart. Oh, great, grab that flag. Pass it on to your daughter to get inside the bird cage. Bye-bye, birdie. Obstacle number 3. Get up there. You need to grab the flag. And then he goes, here we go on obstacle number 4, the footbridge. Remember she said she liked the outdoors? Well, she did a great job. Number 5 is the tank. Boy, they had 33 seconds. This could be a record. Hurry up and get out of there. Number 6 is the drawbridge. And we are down to 24 seconds. And then they whipped around, and she said, oh my goodness, you gotta go through it, can you do it? Oh, you missed it! Oh, she did it with 17 seconds remaining. That's pretty much all I can remember. But it's almost verbatim. So let's find the movie and see how well Fierce did. Let's see how well Fierce did. Because it's been a while since I've seen this episode, but it was probably my favorite episode of Double Dare, because not only did they win the game by a fucking landslide. They got like $2,000, pretty much crushed the other family into oblivion. But they did the obstacle course in like record time. So let's see if I can find it. So I don't know if I got it. I almost got it precisely, but let's see how good I did. Double Dare obstacle course. Double Dare of Champions. I remember it was Double Dare of Champions. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's see if Fierce got it. So get your ears on and see how well I did. Here we go.
On your mark, get set, go, Dennis, you can do it. Come on down and grab onto that flag, up the ladder and down the chute. Here we go to the ringer, obstacle number 2. She's starting that ringer up. That's very smart. Can she get through? Oh, great. Grab that flag. Pass it over to your daughter and get inside the bird cage. Obstacle number 3, bye-bye birdie with 45 seconds. Grab that flag. You need to get up there. Way to go. Come on over here. Obstacle number 4. We're going over the footbridge. Remember, she said she liked the outdoors. Well, she did a great job.
So far, I'm doing pretty good.
Number 5 is the tank. Can they do it? They have 33 seconds. This could be a record. Hurry up and get out of there. Number 6 is the drawbridge. Okay. Grab that flag. Grab it up there. Number 7 is over here. And we're down to 24 seconds. Find that flag. Oh, my goodness. You got to go through it. Can you do it? Oh, you missed it. You missed it. Yes. With 17 seconds remaining.
So I pretty much almost got it verbatim. So it's been a long time since I watched that episode, but Fierce has still got it. I still got it. So thank God I can memorize some shit. All right, let's continue on. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, I was trying to answer Tinder Immortal's question. No, but my buddy Eric has got a Turbo Man action doll. Last time I was in, well, no, not the last time, because I went for my grandma's funeral. Tinder Immortal, last time I went to Missouri for something good, Eric's like, Fierce, come into the nerd cave. And I was like, oh God, I'm like, what have you got now? And he's like, I keep adding shit. He's like, you know how you keep adding shit? And I was like, yeah, but I said, Eric, my collection is nothing compared to yours, buddy. He's like, Fierce, he goes, I got the Holy Grail, man. I was like, oh God, I'm like, what now? And he's like, no, man. He goes, you don't understand. It's the fucking Holy Grail. And I was like, what? And he was like, dude, Turbo Man action figure. I was like, no way. And he goes, oh, way. I creep around the corner, and there it is sitting on the shelf. And I went, oh shit. Like it was glistening, like a golden aura was all the way around it. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, where the fuck did you find this, Eric? He goes, oh, Fierce, they sell them online. I was like, oh yeah, buddy. So at some point, I got to get that prop Tinder Immortal one. Throw it on the shelf. Exhumed Business said he's a gothic bad boy. Well, I got that visions, but whenever the dude said Fierce, trust me, you do not want the gothic rage, the gothic King Cobra, like he goes, he shreds people. I was like, that bad? And he goes, yeah. He goes, Fierce, when he's pissed, he's he's like a fucking lightning storm, a fucking thunderstorm, and then some. Or the dude said something like that. And I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, but I've never seen him freak out. I've seen him, jam out to his music, and he's smoking his fucking pipe, and then he's smoking cigarettes in the rain, and I don't get the whole wand shit. He's like, I cast a spell on you, motherfucker. And I'm like, Ooh, okay, all right. He's hilarious. Let's see. You've seen him cook decent meals. I don't know about decent, Tinder Immortal. I've seen him cook concoctions, but like some of his cooking videos, I can't sit through. Like literally one time, he had like a fish sandwich or some shit. Like it was literally like 2 burnt pieces of toast with fish, and he dumped like mayonnaise and mustard on it, then bacon. I almost threw up. I like raced to the bathroom because my stomach was like cringing after I saw that video. Anyway, I don't know. It was something like that. But yeah, no, Tinder Mortal. She is definitely not that. But the girl was very nice. It just sucked that she lived in Spain. If she would have lived here, I would have asked her out. Let's see. Shadow Collector says, you and Randy do a parody of Double Dare. You be in the suit as the host. Oh, that would be fucking amazing, Jason. I don't know how we would make the obstacles, though, because on Double Dare, you saw it, Jason. You were a kid once. Listen, I loved Nick Arcade. Tinder Immortal brought that up like a week or two ago, and I watched a little bit of that, and it had been like 20 years since I've seen an episode. It still holds up. I liked that. I liked Global Guts. I liked with that fucking aggro crag and the whole 9 yards and the Legends of the Hidden Temple. But I'm telling you, Double Dare was the best one. All those other fucking shows, yeah, they were great, but none of them hold a coin to Double Dare. And then somebody in the Discord or in the chat told me about another one that was like Double Dare. I don't remember the name of it, and I had never seen that until somebody sent me a link. I don't remember the name of that one. It was just like Double Dare. Help me out here, guys. What was the other one that was like Double Dare? I had never heard of it. Something wild or what? I can't remember what the fuck it was. Funhouse. I had never heard of Funhouse until one of you guys sent me a link. I was like, what the fuck is this? And they were like, oh, Fears, it's a crappy version and a rip-off version of Double Dare. And I was like, there's nothing crappy about it. It's just a different type of show. Because when I watched that, I was like, this is pretty damn cool. And the Funhouse had more obstacles in it. Like Double Dare only had 8 obstacles, but they were very hard, the 8 obstacles. But Funhouse had like 20 to 30. It was basically like Double Dare on crack. And that one passed me by as a kid. I had never seen that until, I think somebody showed me that 4 months ago, 5 months ago? I had never seen that one. Anyway. Walmart re-released the Turbo Man action figures last year. Really? I did not know that. Because my buddy Eric, I think he bought his either at a convention, because he goes to conventions sometimes. I got Eric into going to I didn't get Eric into toy conventions. I got him to go to Comic-Con. He had never went to Comic-Con. Now he goes to Comic-Con all the time. So he bought, I think, his at a Comic-Con, Shadow Collector. But I didn't know that Walmart made them. Let's see. People were going crazy, flipping them for over $100. Holy crap. That's a good profit. Now they're worth $30 to $50. Well, that's not a good profit, but the 100, that sounds like a Fears deal to me. Yeah, we'll charge, because Fears would go for the 30 and 50. Yeah, Fears, it's 100. You're mentally ill. I'm not paying 100. What are you talking about, Fears? Exactly what I said. 30, yes, for sure. 50, maybe. Definitely not 100. Let's see. Wands are gothic bad boy items. You wouldn't get it, man. Apparently I don't get it, Tyler, because I'm not goth. But you know what? Here's the thing. Fears made I was trying to find myself in middle school and high school like everybody was. So there was a point where Fears was, I guess, kind of goth. I wore black straight for like a year. I didn't go as far as like painting my nails black and all that other shit, but I wore like black t-shirts, black pants, and I do like the color black, But and I would wear them with like my black Converse shoes, and there's pictures of me, full in black, and the only white thing on it was my white shoelaces on my black Converse. And then that really wasn't the image I was looking for, and I went, all right, I'm like, I got a bunch of friends that like skateboard, so I tried to do the skateboard thing for a little while, you know? That didn't work. I only like rode the skateboard maybe, I only probably stood up on the skateboard probably 9 times, 10 times when I was a kid. The rest of the time I was falling on my ass. But I made a very good attempt, my friends. So yeah. Just to have Randy run through stuff at the park, like the water, like the slides and the swings, you'd probably go viral if you did something like that. That actually is a good idea. That actually is a good idea. But if we did it, Jason, I wouldn't want to half-ass it. Like, I would probably go and get, like, those paper plates, and I'd be like, all right, Randall, like, one of the obstacles would be, like, you got to smash, you know, pies, like, in your face. Like, there'd be, like, 4 pies on the ground, and he just smashes them into his face. Then he grabs the flag, and then he goes on to the next one. So, yeah. But the reason why I memorized, because, 1, I think Mark Summers is a good host. 2, that's my favorite episode, because I'm telling you, if you guys watch the full episode, that family must have been watching Double Dare for years because they slaughter the other family. Like, normally, like, on Double Dare, the families would never win by a landslide. The other family only got, like, 2 questions right. The rest of the family got, like, every single question right. They won by, like, $2,000. Then they got every single prize in record time. Like, they had 17 seconds remaining, which almost never happens. So there it is. Anyway. So that's one of my favorite episodes. That's why I remember. But I hadn't said that dialogue in a couple of years, so I was like, it's going to be close, but I got it pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. All right. Let's move on. All right, so the first topic, I've been watching a lot of Knight Rider. I'm about halfway through Season 2. Fear's already watched Season 1, reviewed Season 1. The pilot episode is probably the best episode in Part 1. Part 2, I did like Goliath. Goliath, Part 1 and Part 2. It's the pilot episode for Season 2. It's where, like, an evil Michael Knight basically makes, like, his own, like, Knight Rider car, but instead of, like, a car, it's, like, this massive truck that's like all blacked out, and he calls it Goliath, and it's basically like Kit versus Goliath. It's a great episode. So far on Season 2, that's my favorite episode. It's a 2-parter. Good shit, my friends. So yeah, I heard that family had to return the prize because they tested positive for. Oh yeah, right, Jason. Whatever. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna do this quiz. Let's see how well I do on a Knight Rider quiz. I've never seen this. I just wrote in Knight Rider quizzes. Let's see. Number 1. What does KIT stand for? Oh, well, that's easy. Knight Industry 2000. Okay, so that's number 1. Michael Knight was formerly known as Michael Long, Michael Day, Michael Flagg, Michael Robinson. I believe it was Michael Long. And then, because the Knight Foundation for Law and Government found him, then they made his last name Knight. On what U.S. network did Knight Rider air? Oh, shit. It was either NBC or CBS. I want to say it was NBC. What does FLAG stand for? That stands for the Foundation for Law and Government. That's right. You don't find out the answers until the very end, so we'll see how Fears did. So fingers crossed. All right. Number 5. Which one of these was not a name of an episode? Oh God, I haven't memorized the names. Into the Fire, Trust Doesn't Rust, The Scent of Roses, The Wrong Crowd. I know for a fact Into the Fire, I just watched that episode like a couple of days ago, so I know it's not that one. I think it's Trust Doesn't Rust. I think that's what it is. So we'll see. Who was Michael Knight's biggest enemy who also looked similar? Oh, that is Garth. That is Garth. During what years did the show air? Oh, I believe it was from... There was 4 seasons. It started early 80s. I think it was 82 to 86. 1982 to 1986. I believe that's what it was. Let's see. What is the name of the character who replaces Bonnie during season 2? Well, I remember Bonnie, the actress that played her, she had to skip season 2 because she had a child. So another woman had to come in on season 2, and her name is April. So yeah, and then once Bonnie had her kid, and then she came back for seasons 3 and 4. So Bonnie did seasons 1, 3, and 4, and April had to fill in. Because they always had some, like, sexy woman assistant, like, take care of Kit. What was the name of the upgrade that enabled Kit to drive more than 300 miles an hour? Oh, that was not Turbo Boost. That was Super Pursuit Mode. So whenever he didn't have Super Pursuit Mode, he could already go up to 200 miles an hour. But not a lot of cars go 300. Well, at least back in the 80s. Now there's some cars that do 300 or even faster than 300 in today's era. What was the actor that played Devon Miles? Ooh, I know he was British. I think it was Edward Malore. Let's see how well I did. 1 through 10. All right, submit your answers. All right, here we go. Oh, I got a 90%. I got 1 wrong. By answering 9 out of 10 correctly, you scored a 90%. Which one did I get wrong? Let's see. I got number 1 right, number 2 right, number 3 right, number 4 right. Oh, that's what it was. Number 5. Which one of these was not an episode? Oh shit. I thought I watched Into the Fire. So Into the Fire was not... I'm sorry. I answered Trust Doesn't Rust. And that was wrong. So I was right that it was Into the Fire, but I could have sworn that Trust Wasn't Rust was another one that was an episode. Damn it. Well, listen, 9 out of 10 is not too shabby, my friends. Not too shabby at all. So yeah. Yo, Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Good to see you, my friend. What's up? Good to see you. All right. Well, on to the main event. So, Richie has not seen this. So, Richie, this is going to be not a spoiler-free review. Lots of spoilers in this review. Here we go. So, Eli Roth is the director of Hostel. Not a fan. Hostel is fucking going ballistic. Burning some woman's face off with a fucking blowtorch. He's a good horror movie director, but man, sometimes does he go too far. But he did not go too far with this. And in one of his earlier horror movies, I don't remember which one, they made a fake movie trailer called Thanksgiving. And they just played it off as a joke. But I guess people loved that fake trailer in that horror movie. I don't remember what horror movie it was in. People wanted to see this, and for the last 10, 15 years, he's been trying to get this made, and bada bing, bada boom, it's finally here. So if you guys have not seen this, what are you doing? Get off your ass, go to Blockbuster. Oh, not Blockbuster, get off your... See, I'm old. Not Blockbuster. Get off your ass and go to Walmart and get this. So good. Tyler says, Thanksgiving was pretty good. I clocked the killer right away. I sensed the vibes. The turkey scene, I knew it was the guy. Well, I almost had it right. I thought it was the guy that got his wife killed, and he was on the news saying, like, that guy doesn't need to open up another Walmart. He needs to be put in jail. I thought he would be the killer because he was, like, trying to get revenge. But it was the other guy. The other guy, he lost his wife, too, in the shopping frenzy, the Black Friday frenzy. So I almost had it right. It was the sheriff. The sheriff's wife died. And so the sheriff plays 2 roles. He plays John Carver, the killer, and then he plays the sheriff. So it was a lot of twists and turns, a lot of twists and spins, And it was like Eli. I watched all the bonus features, so Visions, everybody, Pixel, when you guys, and the only reason why I said Visions, because he's a big horror fan like I am. Visions, there's a shitload of bonus features. You have to buy this, my friend. Get this in your fucking collection. Whoo! Oh, yeah. So, before I watched it last night, I watched all of this. This took me about an hour, because there's about an hour's worth of bonus features. I tried to take the sticker off, but it's pretty stuck on there. That's all I could get off, and I was like, fuck it. I'm like, I don't want to rip the front cover. So, he's the killer. He's the killer. And one of the coolest bonus features was watch Eli Roth's early films. So ever since like Eli Roth, him and his best friend Jeff. So it says Eli and Jeff's earlier films. Ever since they were kids, they were into horror movies, and they grew up in Massachusetts. And they said, you know, every holiday has got a horror movie except for Thanksgiving. Like, when's Thanksgiving? So they made their own little short film. And they said, like, Christmas has, like, Silent Night, Deadly Night. The holiday of Christmas has probably got the most horror movie, like, holiday horror movies out there. Then they did Halloween, April Fool's Day, Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day, Happy Birthday to Me, where that cringy, like, girl from Little House on the Prairie is like, it's my birthday, all my friends are here, they're dead, but at least they're with me, you know? And I'm watching it like, bitch, you've got some serious fucking issues. Then she's like, no, John, the party's just started. I dug up my mother, and she's at the head of the table, and she's got, like, maggots and shit, like, coming out of her mouth, because she's been rotting, in the ground for, like, a year or two. And I'm like, no, you got some serious fucking issues, you know? So, I guess they were like, Eli's like, when the hell are we going to get, like, a Thanksgiving? So he made, like, that was pretty cool to see all of his earlier short films. So he did make, like, a little Thanksgiving, like, short film with him and his buddy Jeff. And for blood, they used ketchup. They used ketchup in their little short film. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I guess whenever he was making, I don't remember what horror movie, a couple of years ago, he put the fake Thanksgiving trailer in. And then when people saw that, people went batshit crazy and wanted it. And now it's finally arrived. But essentially, I'll give you a 10-second version of what happens. It's Thanksgiving. He's with his family. And his buddy comes over to eat dinner. And he says, I got to go to work. They're opening, instead of Walmart, because they had to switch it because Walmart would sue them. So instead of Walmart, it's Right Mart. And he goes, I got to open up the store. They're doing an early, Black Friday sale. There's like 400 people outside the store. People goes fucking nuts. They break down the door, and pretty much chaos ensues. And his friend, the sheriff, comes to help. And his wife and the other guy's wife ends up getting mutilated through all the fucking chaos. Other people die because people are so crazed to get those deals and shit. And then all of a sudden it flash forwards a year. And then the killings start right before Thanksgiving and on Thanksgiving. And then everyone's like, who the fuck is this John Carver killer? And so basically the whole movie, it's kind of like a murder mystery type of like, who did it type of movie. Like, who's the killer? Why is he killing people? Why is he dressed up as like a pilgrim? Why is he killing people in our town? Blah, 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 blah. Or, yeah, that's right, Tyler. He wasn't married, but he had, like, some lady. I forgot, because it was his girlfriend or some lady that he loved or something. And that's the reason why he started killing people. Plus, he wanted to avenge his friend's wife's death, too. So, he just goes batshit crazy and turns into John Carver. But, good news, John Carver does not die at the end of part 1. So, part 2 coming soon. Because in the behind the scenes, literally Eli says, this has been such a big success, me and Jeff want to make part 2. So, yeah. That's what it was, Tyler. He wanted to run away with his friend's wife. That's what. But his friend's wife dies. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. So yeah. But yeah, you get the point, though. But he does not die at the end. So John Carver will return. Dun, dun, dun. With a thunder, motherfuckers. That's right. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. So, yeah. And I told this to Visions before. So, I was like, Visions, when this movie first came out, I was like, you know what? And I'm not afraid to say it. A new horror icon has been made. Like, we've got the Leprechaun. We've got Chucky. We've got Pinhead. We've got Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We got Jason Voorhees. And we've got my favorite, Michael O. Myers. And at first I was like, will he live up to the legends before? You know, and then Victor Crowley, you know, he's in there. And I was like, I don't know. And then you got Ghostface. And I was like, I don't know. There's so many horror movie icons. I'm like, one, do we need a new one? Two, will he fit in with all the others? Eli did not disappoint, my friends. So, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I think he will become an icon. I think he will. I think he will. So we'll have to see, though. We'll see how many sequels, because all these horror movie icons, they didn't, like, right away become horror icons. After a couple sequels, their legacy, you know, keeps building and building and building and building. So we'll see how many he gets. I don't know. We'll see. I can't wait for part 2. So we'll see. Anyway, John Carver and the sheriff are the same person. It's not 2 roles. Technically, it is 2 roles, Tyler, because, like, the sheriff acts completely different than John Carver. And John Carver, you know, the sheriff talks and stuff. John Carver, he doesn't talk. So he's portraying a different character. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, he was portraying a different character. I know he's the same person, but yeah. Let's see. I think Halloween has more horror movies than Christmas. I don't know. Christmas has got a lot of holiday-themed horror movies. I could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom, but you go ahead and study John Carver, and I will be right back, my friends. So just study him in all of his hilarious ways, and I'll be right back. Whew! Oh, man. That was a Crohn's dump and a half, man. Oh, my Lord. That was probably too much information, but I apologize. I had to use the restroom. My bad. Alright, I'm back. Whew. Anyway. Let's see, where did I leave off? But yeah, it was an enjoyable film. Like I said, can't wait for part 2. Because at the end, it's kind of like a whodunit murder mystery. What? Where is he? Where's the killer? You know? Da-da-da-da-da. Shadow Collector says, spoilers. Well, I told you. I said, if you haven't seen the film, this is probably not the best stream, you know, to watch. So, definitely a lot of spoilers. He pulls a Mikey Myers. That's true, Tyler. Because no matter what you throw at Michael Myers, you can never kill Michael Myers. But again, you can never kill Chuck. I don't know how many times they've killed Chuck. I don't know how many times they've killed Freddy and Jason. You know, literally, Jason has gotten drowned a couple of times, hung, shot, stabbed. You're not stopping that guy. Hell, he came back to life like Frankenstein with a metal pole through his chest. Electricity hit it. You're not going to kill those idiots, you know. I don't think he's an icon yet, but I think it has a shot of getting there. That's what I'm saying, Tyler. So I said, I said a new horror icon has been born. Will he turn into an epic icon like Jason and Freddy and Michael? I don't know. We'll see. Because like I said, the more movies you get, the more the legacy, the icon builds and builds and builds and builds. You know. Vision says, yeah, I liked it. It was fun. Oh, man. So good, Visions. It was epic. I mean, I was in. My favorite kill is that dumb waitress bitch. What? What was that noise? Bitch, get out of there. I'm going to go check it out. Why? Get out of there. But no, she's an idiot. She goes to check it out. And then she's like locking up the diner and shit. John Carver just comes out of fucking nowhere. Grabs her by the back of the neck. And like turns her around. And then he like goes to stab her. I think he meant to try to stab her like in the chest. But she puts out her hands and slices her hand. Then he grabs her by the neck again, throws her head into some water, and then he opens up the freezer door, sticks her wet face on the freezer door. She's stuck to the freezer door. She has to rip it away. Flesh rips off, and she's like, fuck you, I'm out of there. She runs outside. She's like fumbling for her keys and shit, and apparently she dropped her keys, but she thought she had the keys in the purse. John Carver sneaks out the back, gets in her car, drives the car at her. She runs, and she goes to jump into the, it's like this industrial trash bin, but those big metal ones. And as she jumps in, she's halfway in and she's halfway out, and he just hits the car. He runs the car into the trash, like big metal bin. And the door comes down and slices her. So half her body goes into the bin, and then her legs like fall out of it. So to me, that's the best kill. Another good kill is, I do agree with Tyler, killing the woman and like cooking her in the oven and turning her into a turkey, basically. So yeah, so those two are my two favorite kills. So yeah. But yeah. That and the second kill where he feeds the cat after. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, those two are my favorite. Like, the diner lady kill, and then she wakes up and she's like, what the fuck am I doing in this oven? And she's like, let me out. I'm like, bitch, you are so screwed. I'm like, he's not going to let you out. You know? So yeah. Those two are my favorite two kills. So yeah. Let's see. A few months ago, the couple behind us brought in a full-on Chinese dinner. Oh, wait, so when they were watching the horror movie Visions, a couple behind you were eating Chinese? That's dedication, you know? You know? The only thing is, like, whenever I go to the theaters, you guys know me. If they have a collector's cup, I'm getting the collector's cup. But when you guys see the video that I'm working on, I was like, what? No Thanksgiving collector's cup? What in the absolute shit? Unbelievable. They had one for Saw 11. Why no Thanksgiving cup? Why no Thanksgiving cup? Unbelievable. And I raised hell in the theater. So you guys are going to get a little laugh out of this. Actually, I didn't raise hell. I made a little joke to the guy that was selling the cups. I was like, dude, get off your ass, get in the back and get a cup. He's like, I don't have one. I'm like, no, there's one back there. You get your little ass back there and get me a cup. Obviously, I was joking around with him. I wasn't really mad. But it's going to be funny whenever you guys see the video. So, yeah. Which will be up later on today. So, yeah. But I was kind of bummed. I really did want a cup, but I was like, it's all right. I am thinking of getting a poster and putting it up on the wall because besides Halloween, this has became a favorite of mine too. This one was good, really good. So yeah, and I like the way his costume looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing is, like his mask. I hate that it's like just like a little plastic thing that he puts on. I wish it would be like kind of like Michael's, where he puts it over his head. But I'm kind of nitpicking there. But his little pilgrim outfit with his little pilgrim hat, it looks pretty good. And then what's really cool is it's set in Plymouth, Massachusetts. I can't remember where he gets this from, but he goes to like, there's a little town that has like the existing pilgrim houses, and he takes this original like pilgrim's axe out of one of the houses. So I'm like, oh, well, that's cool that he doesn't just go to like a hardware store and like grab an axe. He grabs like an old one from like back in the pilgrim days and like starts like fucking hacking people up with that. Like an actual like, oh, hang on. An actual like pilgrim axe. Not like, hey, I'm going to go to Walmart and just buy a new hatchet, you know, or whatever. Anyway. Speaking of hatchets, Randall was like, hey, Fierce, whenever Larry comes, he goes, you know what an idea would be? He goes, you're so good at axe throwing. He goes, we should take Larry axe throwing. I was like, oh, that would be fun. So, I don't know. But speaking of Larry, Larry is coming to visit next weekend. So, monumental thing for the channel. I've hung out with fans like Chicken Wizard at a toy convention I've met. But I have never had, well, Tommy, I've had Tommy in my home, but here's the thing. The difference between Tommy and Larry is I met Tommy prior. I've never met Larry. So Larry's going to be the first fan that I've never physically met before, just talked to in Casa de Fears. So, good streams, good vlogs coming, my friends. So far, 2024 has been half good and half bad. Obviously, it was bad, the start of it with my grandma passing away. You know, rest in peace, Grandma. I love you. But it's getting better and better because Larry is coming to town. So, yeah. So, it's going to be good. It's going to be epic. No, it'll be out before then. You guys will always troll me with that, but I don't care. It is funny. Hey, Fierce, when's the vlog come out? Oh, it'll be out in a day or two. And all of a sudden, like a year later. Hey, Fierce, guess what? A year later, motherfucker! So, I can joke about that. But listen, I have been getting faster at uploading my video content, you know? So, I've been definitely getting faster. So, yeah. I've been trying to work on... Really, the only thing I've been doing the last couple of days is going to work, getting my apartment ready, you know, cleaning, and it's pretty much almost all clean. I'm going to start taking more of my Christmas stuff down. And then I've been editing and streaming. That's about it. So, yeah. Yeah. Will you guys vlog in the strip club? I don't know. I don't know if you can take a video camera in a strip club. I don't think you can. You know? Because you can't upload any nudity to YouTube. Because they'll take the video down. But we'll see. We'll see, my friends. We shall see. Alright. And the last topic. The top 10 holiday horror movies. Here we go. It's not in any order. I'm just going to try and do a top 10. Here we go. Halloween with Michael Myers. So Halloween. Thanksgiving. Happy Birthday to Me. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1. Or any of the Silent Nights. April Fool's Day. That's number 5. Number 6. Probably Halloween 3. Number 7, My Bloody Valentine. 8, Leprechaun, or any of the Leprechaun series. Let's see, number 9 and number 10. Let's see. Let's see, what else? Help me out here. Let's see. What's another horror movie that's took over a holiday? Let me look over here. Let's see here. What am I missing? What am I missing? I got Happy Birthday to Me, and I can't think of any more holiday ones. Let's see. I think I got all of them. All the goodies. All the good ones. I'm just going to say Halloween H2O, because that was a good one. That's number 9. And then Halloween 2 was good. That's number 10. So, yeah. Yep, I said Leprechaun. Oh, no, it is a holiday movie, Tyler. It is. Come on. He kills all the people on St. Patrick's Day. That's a holiday movie. Come on, man. That is a holiday movie. That's a holiday horror movie. Come on, buddy. No. No. Quit trolling. Come on, buddy. Leprechaun is full of, like, Leprechaun and St. Patty's Day references. That is totally a holiday horror movie. For sure. For sure, my friend. But, anyway, you're entitled to your opinion, but to me, it references St. Patty's Day so much. It does take place on St. Patrick's Day. Although all those Leprechaun movies take place near St. Patrick's Day or on St. Patrick's Day. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Anyway, that is a holiday movie. Anyway. I'm telling you, Leprechauns are on St. Patty's Day. I know Tyler's trolling right now. Anyway, I'm going to end that conversation. It is, trust me, it's a holiday horror movie, that entire series. All right. Well, again, if you haven't seen it, check out Eli Roth's greatest, or well, I don't know if it's his greatest creation, but one of his greatest creations. Cannot wait for part 2. Oh, man. Another collection, to the beast that is the Fears Man's collection. Let's go over to the wall and grab something to watch tonight. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to put this over here. Come on over. Let's grab something from the wall. Let's see here. All right. So, as you can see, I've been working on Season 2. So, that's in the process. So, I've been working on Season 2. And I've been working on this. I've only got, let's see, I watched Best of Both Worlds, Change of Command. I watched Generations. I watched First Contract. So the only thing I have to watch up at this one and review is Star Trek Nemesis. But I did a whole lot of Star Trek reviews, so I'm going to put this on hold. I'll get back to it. All right, let's go to the wall. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go with this one. Invaders from Mars. Invaders from Mars. It looked hilarious. I don't know what it is. After I was done with all my grandma's funeral stuff, the last day I went, either the last day or the second last day, I went to my favorite stores. I'm walking through. I saw this and I was like, this looks total 80s. So, Fears is going to watch a little Invaders from Mars. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. I've never even seen the trailer. So let's watch the trailer real quick and see what I'm getting myself into. But I read the back cover and it looked fucking hilarious. It sounded fucking hilarious. This lady's scream was making me lose my mind. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the watch today. So let's watch the trailer, shall we? So hopefully it's a good gem. It looked like that 80s, gems that Fierce likes. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's watch the trailer real quick. Let's see here. Let me go to YouTube and I'll pull out the trailer. Invaders from Mars. So we'll see if it's any good. It looks like a sci-fi / horror movie. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Okay. Invaders from Mars, 1986. There it is. Official trailer. Here we go. We'll have a little look-see here.
Hey, Vinny, where'd you get that shirt?
Hey, Stickerville, what do you think I got it?
Shout Factory TV, changing the channel.
Oh, so Shout Factory made this, did it? Oh, wow. Shout, you know, what I love about Shout Factory is they take all these legendary films and they upgrade the movie, fix the quality, bring it up to like the best quality, and then they put a bunch of like bonus features. So we'll see how much bonus features this one has. Oh, hang on. All right, so let's watch it.
David Gardner just woke up to a nightmare in his own backyard.
Oh, Lord.
But no one will listen.
We're landing right back there, right behind the hill.
No one will believe.
I told you, he needs psychiatric help.
And soon, no one will be left.
Dad?
This more looks like a sci-fi.
Are you okay, Dad?
Fine.
Because something strange is happening to the people of Willow Creek.
Everything's fine now.
And David Gardner is about to find out why.
Dun, dun, dun.
David Gardner?
This is so predictable. Oh, something fell from the sky. Oh, it's aliens. Oh, we're going to take over the human race. Fuck you, humans. Aliens are here. We're going to destroy your fucking world and shit. Classic 80s material. I'm telling you, though, it looks good, though. It looks good.
Canon Films presents Toby Hooper's Invaders from Mars. There's no place on Earth to hide.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. I can't wait to watch it. So, I'll probably be losing my mind, and I'll probably be laughing hysterically. Oh, my Lord. There it is. Vision says, oh, wow, it's a Toby Hooper movie. It is. Right here. Right there, buddy. Bam. So, I'm looking forward to it. But until I watched this trailer, I just read the back, and I was like, I want, and then I was intrigued by the art. I'm telling you, these old movies, and then whenever they take an old movie and then put it on Blu-ray, whoever does the artwork, you know, for these movie covers, so good, man. Like when Jason showed me that massive box set, which, by the way, Jason, I'm gonna get it, buddy, as soon as Fears had to pay some bills. I just paid my rent, so whenever all the bills kind of chill out for a little while, I'm going to get that massive fucking box set of, it's literally like all the Jason Voorhees movies from 1 through 10, I believe. And Jason sent me a link of his review that he did, and the cover art, it's like, I don't know, it's a box set, I don't know, it's like that tall and like that wide with all the movies, and the cover art on it was amazing, dude. So yeah, that's gonna be, if I can't find it at FYE, then I'm gonna have to order it off a line. But oh yeah, it looked good. It looked good. Anyway, but yeah, it's a Toby Hooper film, so I'm looking forward to it. So expect that review tomorrow. But I'm gonna give John Carver hacking and slashing Thanksgiving. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. It was good stuff. Ooh yeah. And you guys know it's very rare that Fears gives a 10 out of 10. But if it's that damn good, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. So yeah. That's not true, Tyler. I don't believe it. All those Leprechaun movies either take place on St. Patty's Day or near St. Patty's Day. I mean, there's like St. Patrick's Day references all through those movies, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, so look forward to this. Cannot wait to watch it. I'm going to grab some lunch, and then I'm going to get on some editing, and I will watch this tonight before work. And then I got this weekend to myself, and I'm pretty much going to continue to clean my apartment and go to church on Sunday, do some streams, and then Larry is next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend. So, oh yeah, I cannot wait. Anyway, I'm taking off, my friends, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 on YouTube. That's the main channel. Fears Vlogs is the second channel. Follow my buddy Randy at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic, my friends. Randy is going nuts. Also, I talked to Randy last night. I hadn't talked to Randy in like 3 or 4 days. He was like, Fears, I was on a writing mission. And I was like, I got you, Randy. I understand. I'm like, I didn't want to interrupt your creative gems, your creative genius. And he goes, Fears, I'm working on campaign video part 2. I went, oh yeah? And he goes, you're gonna love it, Fears. So he's gonna drop that in a couple of days. I'm gonna upload it on my channel too. He just finished another scene of Fears Man, so this Fears Man's like 5 to 10 minutes, and he's finished editing 4 scenes, and he's on 5 scenes. So another 4 scenes to go because it's 8 scenes. So we're so close to Fears Man 5, my friends. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. All right. Also, don't forget to check out Pixel, Lord of those pylons. Check him out. And lastly, check out Sega, Lord Sega, king of the video games, at the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. All right. This is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I will see you guys later. And last but not least, if you want to send Fears fan mail, I want to hear from the fans. My P.O. Box address is in the description. Send me something, not too crazy. You can pretty much send me whatever you want, within reason, as I always say. And I will respond to it. So there it is. Anyway, taking off, but Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I'll see you guys.